Hi pals, welcome to my channel Mood Budgets. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on yet another video. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, just thank you very much. I am going to do a cash stuffing today. I'm in a bit of a rush because, as always, I'm cash stuffing on a Sunday and I'm going out shopping in a little while as well. So nothing like the last minute. I am putting 290 I think into our budget this week. I have been asked to fill in these when I'm spending my money so that I can go over it all in my checkout, so I'm going to try and do that this week, but apologies if I don't do it. But I'm going shopping today and then probably won't spend overly much for the rest of the week, hopefully. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to cash stuff. I'm just going to move it to the side because I don't have a huge amount of room on my table, so I'm just going to put it down here and hope for the best. So let's count the pennies for a start. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, to 10, to 20, to 30, to 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. And now all this money is all higgledy-piggledy. So bear with me. I know some of you don't care, but it annoys me when it's all upside down and mixed up and what have you. So I've had quite a few people commenting about the different notes, but obviously in Scotland we have 3 banks. We have the Clydesdale, we have the Bank of Scotland, and we have the Royal Bank of Scotland, and then we also use English notes. So yeah, that's why we have so many different looking notes compared to just the standard Queen head that's on all the English ones. And it's funny because I'm sure every other Scottish person will know what I mean, but when you look at them, you don't see them as different. They're just a fiver. So although they are completely different, they're still just a fiver to a Scottish person, whereas, you know, if you've not used many of them in England, say, you would be looking at them thinking, what on earth is this? So okay, so as always, we'll take out the receipts from last week and I will scan them once I finish this video. Just try and be careful, make sure the receipts are always facing the opposite way so that you can't see where I live. Not that it really matters, I'm sure none of you will come and stalk me. Anyway, I'm in a weird mood today, so please just excuse me. Groceries is going to get 50, so that's for me and the dog. I don't need much, and she doesn't need overly much, so I'm hoping we don't spend very much. But I'll need to make sure I eat before I go, because if I don't, I will buy a load of junk. I'm just going to move this off to the side a bit because it is shiny. Fuel is going to get 70. I'm hoping that I don't spend all of this. I don't have as busy a week as I have had this week, so I might get away with some leaving some, but we'll see. My spending is going to get 5. This is for if I just fancy something like a coffee or a takeaway or something, a cup of tea or something to take away. Miscellaneous is for if I need anything over and above, so like from my groceries or my fuel or what have you. Etsy postage is a rollover one, and it I didn't use it this week because obviously everyone knows the drama I'm having with my laminator, but it's going to get 20 because I have I don't know, I think I have about 32 orders to send off as soon as I get this new laminator. So I just want to say, while I'm on the subject, everybody that has been so understanding and so patient with me, yeah, I could do all the work on my old laminator, but after having just a couple of people pointing out that you can see the marks on it, I thought I'm not going to risk it and give out some standard quality. So I have changed my shipping just for a couple of weeks to 2 to 3 weeks, just so that I can get it back on track, and then I'll put it back to the 5 days. Work spending is going to get £10. That's just the usual. Electric, I've got £300 on my electric at the moment, but I'm going to put £10 in so that when that runs out I'll have a good standard amount to put in, because we just don't know where things are going to go with that. Eating out is going to get 20, and that will give us £45, can't count, in eating out. We are going out for dinner this afternoon as well, so I'll probably spend that. And planned spending isn't getting anything. We are now going into my variable folder. Beauty is going to get 10. I'm going to give myself 2 5s. We have 20, 30, 35, 40. In there, I am getting my nails done on Tuesday, I think it is, Tuesday afternoon, so I will need that for then. Clothing is going to get 5. I did spend out of this. I got myself a couple of tops and a pair of trousers from Asda, so I had spent £25, so that is back up to 30. I don't really need a lot of clothes, but you see something, you just fancy it. But I'm going to have to put one of the tops back because it has a hole in it. Gifts is going to get 10. I am up to date with all my gift shopping up until December now, but I have a lot of birthdays in December, so I will need quite a few pennies for that. So we have 20, 40, 50, 55. So yeah, I need to get this up to about 150 for the start of December. My boyfriend's birthday is going to get 5. His birthday is also in December, but obviously I'm not counting him in that because he has his own wallet. But he has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. In there, I want to get him to 180, I think. He's seen a pair of binoculars that he likes, so we're going to go and get him them. Dog grooming is going to get 5 this week. So she has 20, 35. We need that to 45. So we're going to book her in for mid-October, I think, to get her groomed. Weekend away isn't going to get anything. It is fully stuffed at 200, and I will need this for my holiday week. Not this week, but next week. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. £200 in there. We don't have many plans. We were going to have a few days away, but we changed our minds on that. Then we're going to have some days out, and now I think we might decorate my sitting room. So we might not use any of that. But if we don't, we will put it towards our Christmas weekend away. Now we're going into more of our long-term savings. I don't know why treats is in here because it's not really long term, but that is for if we want a takeaway from our local Chinese, which is quite a bit away. But yes, there's £25 in there. We don't get a takeaway very often because we tend to just eat out on a Sunday, and that does us for the week. House, I spent £10 of this, and I'm going to just replenish that. So we now have 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220, 240, 260, 280, 320, 340, 360, 380, 390, 400. I have seen the wallpaper, the flooring, and that I want for my living room. I don't have the paint because I need to see the wallpaper with the paint. But I think we're going to go with quite a lightish colour on the walls. So that's exciting. The vet fund will get its usual £5. So we have 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. So I will be doing a condensing video this week as well to get rid of some of this money, because it's bulking up and I don't like having a lot of money in the house. So car insurance isn't going to get anything this week, but we have got 120, 40, 60, 82, 220, 240, 250, 255, and we need 600 by July. So that's well on its way, so we can have a little pause on that for this week, not a problem. Car tax is the same. It's going to have a little pause on, and it's got, oh, I can get out of there. It's got £40 in there, and we need 180 for that for July as well. So again, well on its way. Bank of Mum. So this is my car maintenance folder basically, but we need to top it up. So we want to top it up back up to the 1,000. So we'll put 850 in there, and we are putting in another 10. So that gives us 850, 870, 880, 890 in there. Once this gets to 150, I will give it to my mum to put in the bank, in her bank, and then by that point I will probably need new tyres, so I'll have to start again. Emergency is going to get nothing. I'm really struggling to get the money out of here today. We have 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. 1,200 in there. That's on pause at the minute because I haven't had to touch it in the 8 months that I've been doing it. So obviously if I have to touch it, that's fine. But if I don't, then we will just give it a pause for a few weeks, and maybe in the new year we'll start putting up to 1,500. So that is our sort of long term. Now we're going to come into our Christmas binder, our unintentional Christmas binder. So Christmas is fully funded for my family members. So we've got 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700 pound in there. So that's for like my mum and dad, my brothers and sisters, their husbands and wives, and their children, and some of my friends. It doesn't include my dogs or my boyfriend. So my boyfriend is going to get £10. It's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and I'm trying to get that up to 200. Yeah, so 200 for that. And then Christmas food is going to get £5. So we have 10, 25, and that is basically for just when I'm on annual leave over Christmas time. You have like cooked breakfasts and nibbles and things like that at New Year and that kind of thing. So that's what that's for. And Christmas weekend away is going to get £15. So I'm going to take the 3 5s, because I don't know, I must have put something that was supposed to get 5s and I must put a tenner in. But we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, £50 in there. So that's bulking up nicely. And as I said, if we don't use any of the weekend away money, I'll probably top it up into that. And then my Christmas is just for me, for if I want to get a pair of earrings or something, but it's not a priority, and it'll just be added when the majority of these are fully funded. And then I will be adding, when my laminator comes, I will be adding one for my wee doggies, so I can get some Christmas presents for them. And then the last £10 is going to go into our McMoo challenge. So we now have 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 320, 340, 350, 360 in there, and that comes up to £500 is how the total amount that comes onto that. Now I have been asked if I could do the McMoo challenge and have it like slightly less, so it's maybe just comes up to £100 or £200. If anybody else thinks that's a good idea, can you let me know in the comments? I think I probably will do it, but I just don't want there to be too many cow things, because obviously not everybody's into cows like me. But yeah, so that is that. And then that is our cash stuffing done for today. But I want to just quickly show you the one new challenge that I have made for myself, which I absolutely love. I'm not a big Black Friday spender, but I am really hoping to get myself a Dyson hairdryer. And I thought, well, what better time to try and get it is the Black Friday. And can I just say, I'm just smelling the perfume from when I cleaned off these. Just it smells lovely. So I made myself a Black Friday challenge, which is now up on my Etsy store. But yeah, so it's just basically a basic envelope with little shopping bags on the back, and then you can add how much you want each bag to be worth. So you could have every bag a different amount if you wanted, because you could just write into the hearts or wherever, or you could have sort of everyone be 5 or 10 or so, whatever amount you want to collect. And there's 20 bags. So I am hoping to just do a mixture, I think, of 5s and 10s, but we'll see, because I'm quite enjoying doing these ones here, you know, that are 5s, 10s, 15s, 20s. But we'll just see what money we have left over when we're doing our closeout as to how much is going to go into each bag. And then I probably won't count it. If I'm not doing a set amount, I won't count it until the end. So I'll just tick off the bag, and then we'll see what happens. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Black Friday is I think it's the last Friday in November. But obviously I want to do my Christmas challenge, so there's not 20 weeks. So I'm not sure what I'll do, but I'll figure it out when I do my closeout next week. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, and it's just a standard open at the top envelope, so that you can just see the kind of the whole effect, because I thought with the glitter and the front like that, if I was to put a banner across the top, it would probably lose the effect of it when you have the money in front and whatever. So I just decided just to go ahead with an opening, and then that way, if you don't use the envelopes to keep your money, you could still have a zippered wallet to hold your money, and you wouldn't need to go in there. But I have also been asked to do this as an insert and a little tracker that goes inside the wallets, like these zippered ones. So I'll probably do that as well for anybody that would want that. It would be more expensive because obviously the zipper, I have to buy them in, and they cost more to post. They have to go through as a large letter. But yeah, so that is that. I've managed to ramble for another 17 minutes. So I do apologise. One of these days I'll get a short and sweet video for you guys. I'm going to do a cash condensing. Let me know if you want that on camera as well. And yeah, just generally have a lovely Sunday. It's now midday here, as if I'm in a different country. Yeah, it's midday, and I still have to go and get dressed and go out and do my shopping. So yeah, take care, have a lovely Sunday, and I will see you all next week with more of the same. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.